Perfume oil? Are you kidding me? Bro. What a stupid localization. We're gonna do nuts oil. Just to lower his fatigue as much as we can, because we're gonna do this tournament and then we're immediately gonna send him on an errantry. Or not errantry, expedition. So we won't have a chance to feed him another item. And that's gonna be kind of awful for his lifespan, but, you know, we'll make it work. How do I feel about the way Guts is different in this game? I don't know. I don't know how I feel. A lot of people have really strong opinions on it. I feel like I need to play it more. I'm still gonna get fucking blown up by death energy. 45%, you know what? I can accept that. But he crit. It wouldn't have killed me without a crit. That's the unfortunate part of that situation. Even when I would have survived it, even now that I got enough life to tank the hit, he's like, fuck you. Only 2 Gemini pots. Yeah, I'm only in year 1003. I keep forgetting. I'm not playing with speed ups. I'm spending more time talking to chat than I am playing, so I'm like, wow, my guy's like 7 years old. But no, he's not. Okay, got a big Guts lead. Bop. Anger. Bop. Shouldn't have got angry, bro. It's over for you. If I survive a hit and I got like more than a 30% chance for it, we're going to do some oil drinking. I want to get the drunk battle special. We haven't gotten it yet. I haven't seen any other streamer get it yet either. Monster Rancher 1 Ball Whale is now following. That was my nickname in high school. I could technically be playing with speed up, but I feel like until I have a better handle on talking to chat, we're gonna chill at normal speed. More Twister Claws. We bolt to finish him off. Ooh, right in the eyeball. He didn't like that. Got him. Or rather, I should say, I am coming at it from the perspective of someone streaming the game to an audience, right? Like, in single-player mode, when I'm playing Monster Rancher 2 on emulator for tournaments and stuff, I play with my emulator 4 times overclocked. I can play this at 4 times speed. It takes too long otherwise. Thunderbolt. Misses that time. Can we do some oil fires? We'll do no, you know what? We got the drinking. We got the drinking. What are we at? What are we at? 53? I want to see him miss one more tech. Miss a tech. Or hit me with it. You know, that works too. I got a big Guts lead. It's 58%. Let's go. Hell yeah. Oh, I got drunk. First try. Oh, no. Well, that fucks me up. Look at how slow my Guts regeneration rate is now. Oh my god. I can't even... Look how slow I'm walking. Oh, this sucks. Okay. We're in it, though. We're in it, and we're winning. Pop. Oil fire to finish him off. Look at that. Running the gamut on these techs. Discovered Monster Rancher DX has no in-game volume adjustment. Can't watch streams or movies while you play. It has on and off. That's it. You go here. Sound on. This new version sucks so bad. And then there's off. Why does this suck so bad? Like almost everybody who has played a lot of Monster Rancher dislikes this version. The reason why is that the drums are so low in it. The whole point of this is that it's a drum line. It's supposed to be and this they're just hiding in the background. So it has like no sense of urgency or like grandeur to it. And that's the problem with most of the songs. The actual instrumentation is like really clean. It's not actual instruments, it's all done with MIDI, but they didn't like hire an orchestra to redo these songs. But the mix and like what instruments they chose to like make louder in the mix and quieter in the mix on the new version is just really, really awkward. Some really strange choices. Set it to 1% on the mixer. I've got it right now. It's set to like 20%. Stats and text of all opponents the same so far in DX? They are. Though, oh my god, I hope today we can maybe get to the Elders Cup. Because the Elders Cup opponents in Monster Farm 2 are different than they are in Monster Rancher 2. There we go, I finally got a hit. That rock just trying to smooch me. He's a pile of mud. Am I gonna get fucking frame 1 crit again? Don't give me this shit. We're gonna swing bolt. Just to try and stop him. Okay, minus... We got anger. Let's go. Oh no! Wrong tack! He dodged it anyway. Well, that's my luck. Okay, so we took a decent amount of damage there. This again? This fucking combo! 30%! Jesus Christ! Fuck him. That's the second time he's done that. I've lost to Thanatos 4 times now. Twice he got a crit death energy frame 1. And twice he got a death smash into death cutter, both at 30%. That's literally the same fucking way we lost last time. Actually stupid. Actually so fucking stupid. In the backhand, it sends you reeling, and then it's like, oh no. Welcome to Monster Rancher 2 any percent. There's a reason I don't play it. I love myself too much. Actually named your Joker Moose Bones after all that trouble with Thanatos. Oh shit. Our Jack did so many speedruns without going clinically insane. I mean, jury's out on that. Poor guy. You know what? Maybe I don't want to go this way. There's 2 ways you can go here. There's one way it requires power, and I'm just going to go the slightly longer way. Let's get a gold peach, baby! That's 1. Would I like a remake or new installment? My ideal would be a direct sequel to Monster Rancher 2 that uses all the Monster Rancher 2 mechanics, but just has like a ton more monsters, more story beats, but like not an insane amount of story stuff, just like, you know, fun little unlock conditions. I don't want story beats in the sense of like Monster Rancher 3 and 4. I want story beats in the sense of like, oh shit, a Metalner showed up on our ranch. We didn't get 2 peaches. That's okay. No millions of peaches. Peaches for me. We broke the pumpkin first try. So if you guys don't know, this is where you find Durahan. Well, it's where you find the old sheath. It's the first step in unlocking Durahan. Okay, we didn't get a lot of the stuff we wanted. I wanted the sheath, and I wanted to beat rank S. We got a peach, but I mean, that's honestly the least of my worries. Here's the thing. I only got 1 peach. You can get more than 1 peach. You can get like 4 peaches per expedition. But yeah, if you're wondering, like I know I got a lot of intelligence, I got a lot of speed, but the reason I'm doing so much damage with a move that only costs 20 guts is because I am waiting until my opponent uses all their guts. Like, this move's not actually that powerful offensively. Its power comes from its extremely fast animation time, and it comes from its incredibly high accuracy. The amount of damage it does is not actually particularly high. Does my how to raise a video still hold up for DX? It's basically the same thing. I'm following it. I'm not using the new no rest method or anything like that. More leaping. Big boy leaps. Bruh. Come on, man. Just do the fucking leap. Why reset? Because I don't want to miss out on 20 plus points. He's not doing the drill. I gain nothing from continuing on. Okay. But I do eventually give up. Yeah, if you're... I'm not saying this to be combative, but just like in like all honesty, if you're looking for like a super casual stream where the person's like, ah, my monster sucks, he died in like 9 months, and it's like that's really fun. I like watching those streams, but this isn't that stream. We're trying a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do one more battle. I don't have nuts oil. If you're entering a battle and you're excuse me, you're doing the no rust method, most important battles take place on week 2 and week 4. Not always the case, but most of the time that is the case. Don't feed your monster mint leaf before going into battle. Feed your monster nuts oil before you go into battle and after you get back from battle. And the reason for that is because battle lowers your stress by 75 points if you win, which is insane. If you have more than 75 points of stress and you entered a tournament, you are like fucking up monumentally. Not even like on like a casual level, like you're actively trying to kill your monster. That's a lot. So it basically is a hard reset on your monster's stress. But they get really tired. So you feed them a nuts oil to make sure their fatigue is as low as it can be. And then you double down on it when you come back. And it helps out a lot. Watch someone's monster run away today and they immediately sent it to an errand tree when it returned. Nice. That's what I love about this game is there's so many things where it's like, as someone who's been playing the game for years and decades, Jesus. Makes me feel old. But there's some stuff that's like obviously the correct thing to do and things that are like obviously not the correct thing to do. But not everybody is at that level. Not everybody wants to be at that level. And not everybody needs to be at that level. So it's really fun watching people just like do the most like bonkers shit that I would never do, because it's like experiencing the game, a new version of the game, you know? Also means you can feed a cup jelly at the start of the month to get a diamond. Yes, that is exactly right, and we will be doing that. That's a good point. Reminds me how bad I was at these games in Digimon World 1. Digimon World 1, everyone was bad at Digimon World 1. There was not a single person who picked up Digimon World 1 for the first time and was like, I figured this shit out. They either had the guide or they were online looking that shit up day one. It's a good game, but it is incredibly obtuse. Like, Monster Rancher 2's got a lot of like weird shit that it hides from you, but Monster Rancher 2 in its most complicated form is like base Digimon World 1. Like, you don't want fucking Sukamon? Sucks to be you, brother. You're getting a fucking Sukamon. First Digimon is going to turn into a turd. Yeah, and so it's kind of the same in this, right? Like, you get to a point and you're like, either the player base is like, this game fucking sucks. I don't like raising Sukamon, or in this version, or this game, it's like, this game sucks. I don't like losing at C rank. Or the people are like, God damn, I gotta learn how to stop getting Sukamon. I gotta stop killing my monster at a year old. And so the difficulty spike really off-puts some people, but it also like pushes others to get into it. I don't think this is the type of game that needs to be incredibly difficult for a new player. I don't think that helps anyone. But unfortunately, it's kind of the case. First Digimon World, yeah, the second one's dumb. I love it, but it sucks. It's one of my favorite games, and it is butt. When I was streaming Digimon World 2, I was playing it with my game delimited. So my frame delimiter was off, meaning I was playing at about 9.5 times speed, and it was still so slow that like neither me nor the stream was having fun. How's the Lucker? He's doing good. He got us the old sheath. Didn't find any peaches, but he loves hitting that fucking wall. Started another joke about chugging perfume here, dude. I mean, can you blame him though? You see how many times he's hit his fucking head on the wall? Like, I would definitely confuse wine for perfume at that point too. Do I enter the S rank tournament again? Probably not. I'm okay for money now. Look at that. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh, you got 53,000? You got 61,000. Look at that. Big money. Big money TV bingo. The peach I'm going to end up feeding him is not going to be at a good point in his life. Normally, optimal peach usage. I don't know why I didn't talk about this in the video. Or maybe I did, and I don't remember. But the best time to feed your monster a gold peach or a silver peach is 1 year after they have hit their prime gains. Because what that does is it resets the clock back to the beginning of prime. Not too early that you're back into adolescence, and not too late that you miss out on some prime stats. So it's 50 weeks after the beginning of prime for a golden peach, and it's 25 weeks after the beginning of prime, or 25 weeks after you feed it a golden peach for the silver peach. What do we do? I want to raise speed some more. Maybe I'll try it one more time. Uno mas. Sorry, it wasn't you. Damn. Oh, really? Oh, you're too good to meditate now. God damn, that's like, what, 5 failed drills in a row? There we go. Rub your belly. Rub your belly, champ. You deserve it, king. Yeah, so we're not in prime anymore, because I'm not getting flat 20s. We're going to spend a month training, and then we're going to start taking on the big 4, which starts in February. A gel that doesn't like battle. So, doesn't like battle is not a big deal. You know how you get stat gains at the end of a battle? It's like, I think I learned a lesson, and then your stats go up. If it doesn't like battle, all of those across the board have had 1 removed from them. So if it says like 7, 5, and 3, it was originally 8, 6, and 4, but because it doesn't like battle, it removed 1 from each. That's all it does. And if your monster likes battle, it's the opposite. It adds 1 to each of those stats. We're gonna do more D rank tourneys in a bit. It's gonna tank my monster's fear again, but either way. So next week, we're gonna get our first Major 4 invitation. I would like to hit 800 speed before then. If I get 800 speed, that's effectively max because my monster is full skinny. He's a big skinny boy. We got all the techs we need to win it. Okay, dude, we're back here. We're not going to leave until you figure it out. Figure your shit out. He figured it out. Let's go. Give me a 13, baby. Yes, who is it? Is this Nash's residence? Please sign here. What's my fame? My fame's pretty low because I keep doing the low tournaments, right? It's 90. Oh, that, you know what that means? Next month, if we win the tournament, we get the Raki doll, which is pretty cool. Let's go. He got a great. That's pretty great. I think that's pretty great. That's a low roll on the great, though. Damn. Either way. So, this person in the Monster Rancher Discord is making a game right now. And it's very, very similar to Monster Rancher 2. It's a spiritual successor to Monster Rancher 2. And their name is Cats. And the game looks really fun. Like, I'm really excited to play it. But they were asking me for ideas on, like, what would be cool for training and things like that. And so basically, training in that game is going to be a sort of dealer's choice. Like, you can choose which stats go up and which stats go down by doing a combination of, like, you take a drill. Say you're doing the running drill, right? You do the life drill. You're running in a circle. That always raises your life. But if you choose to go and do that drill in the mountains, maybe it also raises your defense. If you go and do that on the beach, maybe it raises your speed, things like that. And I'm really excited to play that game because one of the weird quirks about this game's mechanics is that lowering stats is very difficult, and like balancing stats is not difficult in a way where anyone playing casually has to worry about it, but it's very difficult in a way where competitive players have to worry about it, and that's not always a lot of fun to play. Kind of like Monster Rancher Advanced coaches, yes. Except, well, Monster Rancher Advanced coaches give you like a set number of things, but it's kind of the same idea. Okay, Zealandia, we are. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do the thing. Let's set a prediction. 68%. You guys have. Okay, 4.4k on yes and 2k on no. All right, I appreciate the faith. I don't think I can get one hit killed here. I want him to swing Inferno. I would have survived it, but now I have a huge guts advantage. I also want him to swing like 2 bites, something like that. I'm just walking forward. Just do the thing. There. And so now I've got 60 guts advantage, Twister Claw, bada boom, bada bing. Anger? Oh, wrong call. Wrong call, brother. Carmine, here you go. Big boys. Death energy, not even afraid. Not even afraid. I'm afraid of the 30%. 50%? Take that shit all day. Bop. Bop. The speed just outclassed defense? For the most part, yeah. There's the basic principle that it's better to avoid getting hit than to be able to take a hit. Like, that's just pretty standard. But additionally, getting withered really sucks. Monsters with high speed and low defense get less chances to attack because they're constantly losing guts. Like, look at this. He hits me the first time, but I can kind of stop him from attacking entirely. Like, this match is now over. He's got anger, but anger is going to help a little bit. Bolt doesn't wither a lot, but 19 there, look at how much higher my guts are than his. I've hit so many of them. Stream hit 100 viewers again. I think we're technically at 97 right now. I don't think we've hit exactly 100 today. But yeah, it's been pretty good. Zap. And in the original Monster Rancher 2, a monster can't attack if it has less than 45 guts. So this is a really, really scummy strategy to just make sure the opponent doesn't get to play. It's a really important part of why defense is bad in competitive Monster Rancher 2. But this game is different. This game, a monster can attack with less than 45 guts, so it makes defense a little bit more viable. Not particularly so. It doesn't make it good, but it does lower the threshold for where, like, it becomes viable. BigLucker just tased him that whole match. Didn't do, like, any damage until the end. What's the point of Suki Suezo anyway? It's just a joke. It's just a joke about... It's kind of like Dolly the Cloned Sheep. I don't know how old you guys are, but yeah, Dolly the Cloned Sheep was a big deal, where they cloned a living sheep and then it, like, instantly died. It had, like, a really shitty life, and then it just died, and that's kind of what Suki Suezo is. He's a man-made monster, and he just does not function properly. What'll happen if you give Suki Suezo Golden Peach? You can't give him one. Yeah, he doesn't accept items, that's right. Choosing tourney rewards for money. Yeah, you can send him to the Heels Cup, or you can send him to the New Year Cup and clean that up and make some money. How do I tell my monster is in his prime? By his stat gains? I just know that because this monster has an A gain, like the A letter gain, maximum intelligence gain, that he'll always roll a 20 in the meditate drill. Things like that. You just know the longer you do it. Also, he gets bigger. This is what an adult Kato looks like. This is how tall he is normally. Lots of robots who are made to learn from human behavior have a tendency to self-destruct, just like us. Use this Suezo from 2 Sukis and gave a new save game. Was able to reach Legend Cup with it. Yeah, you get like marginal stat gains, but it's basically a pure Suezo. So the thing about combination is that the order that your stats are in matters a lot. Just having 999 life on a Suezo is not going to give you a Suezo with a lot of life. So first off the bat, 2 Suki Suezos to make a Suezo is not going to, like, give you a super monster that you can raise and, like, kick ass with. You can still beat the game with it, but it's not going to be, like, super powerful without your input. And then on top of that, the more likely your monster is, like, to be spawned on the combination pedestal. So, like, a Suezo would have a 100% chance, right? So that Suezo would have the lowest possible bonuses to his stat gains that he could possibly get. If your monster has a 1% chance, then it has the highest boosts. If you have a monster with, like, a 1% chance to spawn, it'll spawn with, like, and you have all the stats lined up and everything's perfect, you'll get a baby with, like, 800, 900 in every stat. It's actually wild. Started with effectively max intelligence. Took a long time to get it, though, and it wasn't on me. Yeah, it was a lot of work. BigLucker as well. He better be well. He's about to win me some more money. Give me some money. I know what you want. Okay, BigLucker versus Drugard. Who's going to be the actual BigLucker here? Start a prediction. Is your whole stash on the line? I won't let you down. Love when the enemy gets angry. Roll assault 1%. Do it, baby. I ain't never scared. Pop. Pop. Earthquake 1%. I ain't never scared. Bolts. Ha ha ha. Made you dance. Made him do a jig. What was my favorite monster growing up? My favorite monster was Niton. Always was Niton. Still is Niton. Once you get to Monster Rancher 3, Poncho's my boy. You can see Poncho chilling. He's waving at you. He's under the chat. He's trying to say hi. Seed gun. Alright. Dub W5. Thank you for the follow. What I think of Monster Rancher Evo? I played it for 2 hours when I was 19 and was like, this shit sucks. And then I never played it again. So I don't really have a strong opinion on it. I was just like, wow, this doesn't feel like Monster Rancher. And that's because it's not really a Monster Rancher game. It's a Monster Rancher IP, but it's not Monster Rancher. I always try to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm always like, you know what, maybe it's an okay game. And then somebody from chat who's like trying to be very objective about it is like, I wanted to like it too, but it's not an okay game. I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe the game sucks. Best thing about Evo is Pororo. I like Pororo. I like the deer thing. Maya. I think Maya's kind of cool. It doesn't have very good or interesting subtypes, but I like the idea they went with. Did you guys ever play My Monster Rancher? My Monster Rancher was a mobile gacha game that came out like 12 years ago. Or 10 years ago or something like that. And they added a couple of new monsters to that. They added Lemur, which was a lamb. And it's adorable. It's kind of like the same... Also, I win, by the way. But it's kind of like the same design philosophy as... What's it called? The new Pokemon from Gen 8 that's like a cupcake? It's kind of the same design philosophy as that. And then there's a little chickadee monster named Chuparo, who I think is one of the cutest things I've ever seen in my life. So they had really cool new characters in My Monster Rancher. And one of the things I'm most excited about with regards to a new Monster Rancher game is the potential to raise a Chuparo in an actual Monster Rancher game, not some stupid fucking gacha game that sucked ass. Apparently it wasn't that bad as a game. Oh no, it was. It was that bad as a game. Do you want to know how you played My Monster Rancher? So the way My Monster Rancher worked was you could only enter a certain number of battles before you had to refill your energy. It was a energy type mobile game back when people didn't really understand how to make microtransactions not like completely garbage and oppressive. It was one of those. It was like an early 2010s mobile game. And the way you did battles, if you had enough energy to do it, was it literally put you in a battle with an opponent. And what it said was, we're going to compare 3 stats. We're going to compare 3 stats. And say you spend all your time raising power and skill. And you're like, you know what? This is a great glass cannon monster in every other Monster Rancher game. I love doing this. It could randomly compare your life to your opponent, your defense to your opponent, and your intelligence to your opponent. And if your opponent wins 2 of those 3 stats, you lose the battle. So the goal was to get a monster with average stats, which takes all the fun out of raising, because there's only one way to play. The one way to play is to average all your stats. I mean, in the context of its climate, it was fine. I think you're still being too nice. I think calling it fine is too nice. It was objectively the worst Monster Rancher game. And 2, it was just bad as a game, as a concept. If you had fun with it, I'm not here to say you were wrong. That's not what we do on this channel. But Jesus Christ, do you know how bad a Monster Rancher game has to be for me to stop playing it after a week? Oh, you hated it? Okay, so you're just being a little bit nicer than I am. Yes. It's gonna cost 15,000. Let's get the stable. We just unlocked the Golem and Monol, baby. Not Monol, Baku. You know what this calls for? This calls for a dance party. If you guys know what that's a reference to, you're my kind of people. Oh well. We're getting another Gemini pot. We are going to stack 10 Gemini pots. If you guys are like, wow, 10? That's a lot. I don't have inventory space for that. Every house upgrade gives you more inventory space. It gives you more slots to like hold on to gear. There is a lot of like really fun transliterations in this game. Like Milliam is supposed to be Miriam. Miriam is a name. Milliam is not a name. Milliam is William with an upside down W. But yeah, Japan LR, I know. So that one's funny. Durahan is obviously the most obvious one because Dullahan is the word it's supposed to be. But Durahan is kind of funny because it's like adorable monster. I don't know. It's just a mistranslation. Karahan in the what is it? In the Heroes Cup? It's supposed to be Callahan. Callahan is a name. Karahan is not a name. Nirvana in Monster Rancher 4 is great. Yes. Want perfume oil? They didn't change this. I hate that they didn't change this. It's not perfume oil. It's got a cup. He's not drinking the perfume oil. Come on. And look at this. And he eats it. He eats it. It's supposed to be food. Any lifespan hit for participating in a tourney that's a lower rank? No. What it does is it lowers your fear, and it lowers your fame by a tiny bit. Not really a big deal otherwise. Got the Winner's Cup. Have I already won the Winner's Cup? No, I have not. I won the Greatest 4. And I won the other one. So here we go. Perfect bracket. We're betting, is it going to be a perfect bracket or not? So before you bet yes, before you go all in on yes, you have a 12.5% chance to be right on yes. There's a 12.5% chance we will get a perfect bracket. Okay, what do we got? 50%? Oh my god. Learn Stabman, relying on 1-2 a lot. 1-2 is good. Like, it's fine, right? Just did an expedition with the metal gel. First monster hoping to farm money. That's a great monster to farm money with. The Joker's game gave you nightmares as an 8-year-old playing the game. Damn. That happens though. It's funny how things like that will do it. Ludikaiser is now following. Thank you. Okay, so it comes down to this. If Rouge beats Brigandy, you guys all lose. And just like that, 12k gone. Well, how'd she go, bud? Oh, she goes, you know. Just sending her, you know. The rumors true that Canadians apologize for everything. Yeah, but it's not like we're inherently like, oh god, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Like, it's not a politeness thing. It's just kind of born into us, and like the way we're like raised to just say sorry. So like if you're like interrupting someone, or like you need to say something, or you like tap somebody on the street or whatever, it's like, oh sorry. It's not like the Japanese deep bow type thing. It's more so, it's just sorry is a default response that people say. So I'm torn. I kind of just want to beat Legend Cup and get it over with. I think that's the goal. If I were to go on errantry right now, that would be the optimal play. I go on errantry, I get the gold peach, I rewind the clock a year, and then I do all the major 4 again. But I don't know, man. We'll just do this. We'll just do it the way we're going to do it. I keep announcing things I'm interested in, basically. Plus, I've been majorly sidetracked by really long games this year, so I don't play a lot of single-player games. So other than Monster Rancher, basically the only things I play. Sorry, I meant Expedition, but yeah, we're not doing Expedition. I always get Errantry and Expedition mixed up when I'm talking. Even when I made the How to Unlock Everything video, I had to go in at the very last minute, because as it was bouncing, as it was rendering, I realized I had called all the Expeditions Errantries. How are we stat-wise? We'll take a look in a sec. Here you go. That's where we're at. We got close to max intelligence. Skill needs to come up. Speed is maxed. Life is almost at 400, which is pretty nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Since you mentioned competitive, how has the community reacted to Koei Tecmo announcing official support for tourneys? So it's not official support for tourneys. They're running their own tournaments, and that's a big distinction, because they don't actually give a shit about competitive play. At all. Like, at all. Koei Tecmo doesn't care about competitive play. I'm not trying to kill hype for the tournament, but the tournament is going to be underwhelming. They ran these tournaments the same way in the Japanese port of this game. Like, sorry, the tournaments they ran were bad. They were best of 1, single elimination with really low stat caps. So what that means is every match was just YOLO. It was like, do I get hit by Golem Cyclone frame 1 and lose? I don't know. And that's really frustrating if you spent a couple of days working on a monster, and then you're like, oh, I got paired up against a Golem. He had 12% chance to hit, but he hit, and I'm out of the tournament now on frame 1. Lost my round 1. Damn, that sucks. I've never had an experience that bad in it. I usually win 4 or 5 times before my monster is eliminated. And the best I did, I think I won 6 times. And the monster that beat me was the monster who got 2nd place in the entire tournament. And it was a metal nerf, so, you know, it is what it is. I beat 2 metal nerfs. And then I lost to the one who got 2nd. It's not a thing that us as, like, the Western fan base cares that much about. We don't care about the official tournaments. We're running our own stuff. We're doing fine on our own. We've got great talent over here already, both on the tournament hosting side, the tournament organizing side, and on the actual competitor side. We don't need the official tournament. It doesn't do anything for me. If you're excited for it, I'm happy that you're excited for it. I'm not here to rain on your parade, you know? And there's no need to be down about it because there are going to be tons of other tournaments. I'm going to be running a ton of tournaments for this. I run the Monster Rancher Battle League, which had almost 100 monsters in it this year. All from different players. So that's how healthy our scene is. Okay, so we're doing this again. Perfect bracket. Okay, so what did we end up at? 12k to 3k? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. That makes more sense than the last time where it was 50-50. You guys are nuts. Okay, got big guts lead. Time to swing away. Trample 4%. What's funny is that wouldn't have even killed me. Belzebul is now following. Thank you, Belzebul. Now, Ernest did a series where he'd redraw summaries of the Monster Rancher anime, except Holly and Genki were traveling with Pixie subspecies. Isn't that the weird hentai? I don't know. Maybe I'm conflating it with another one. Also, I'm like barely paying attention. Bingo bango. I guess that has nice abs and hand bras. Brother, I'm not gonna lie, you literally sound like the guy who made like the 10 hottest Sonic characters that I was joking about. Like 3 points of hair? That's hot. Where have you ever seen 3 perfect points of hair? Where have you ever seen hand bras? Oh man, I kid. It was just a very funny sentence to read. Don't flame me. Is it better animation than Pokemon? It does. Am I ready? Guys, we did it. We beat the game. Look at Colt. She's got her gear on from the first time we met. To Trainer Nash, the IMA honors you for your great achievement of winning all the 4 major 4s. Is this DX? Yeah, it's DX. Guys, couldn't have done it without you. I wasn't even paying attention to the last fight, so it was a little bit unceremonious. Master of breeding. I am the master of breeding. I am the breeding master. I tried to do a guttural there, but my voice is kind of crackly right now because a couple of days of streaming and like talking constantly, and then also work. I've been having to yell a lot because there's been construction and shit, and so I went to do the guttural and it just didn't come out. You know, it's a thought that counts, I suppose. You're the master of breathing. That's cool. Space is now following. Thank you. Really are good. You just beat it with the star plus. I know. This game's actually not difficult if you're using items and you're doing all that fun stuff. If you're playing very, very casually, it can be hard. It can be hard. And I'm not gonna say it's not hard, and I'm not gonna say you're bad and all that stuff that everybody loves to say. The game doesn't hold your hand, and it's really hard to play a game like this when it doesn't give you any info. But once you like get down to the core mechanics, you can kind of just like slap the game up. Where are the points of the prediction? You win? Oh, it wasn't a perfect bracket, right? Look at that. We did it. 92 wins, 10 losses, 69 KOs. 69 KOs, that's pretty nice. I brought this for you. Oh, here we go. Legend Cup, baby. Phoenix Cup. Do we do the Phoenix Cup just for fun? That way we can hit 100k. We'll hit 100k by the time we beat the Legend Cup. And then that's a pretty nice milestone. I love this tournament. It's so fucking out. Like, it's off the wall. You got a tournament with 2 Phoenixes. They're on the same side of the bracket, so you always got to fight one in grand finals. And also a Jill. And this is the only time Jill ever shows up in the game. And it's specifically a what's his name? Wandar? Bigfoot has given up? Okay. Well, we don't even get to see the Jill. This tournament. Oh, holy fuck. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Fan favorite tournament. We didn't get to watch any of it. GG. 4,400. I'll take it. And my stats go up. And 12 intelligence. Maxed my intelligence off of that. Couldn't have done better. You want fishbone? You can have all the fish bones you want, my man. You can have high quality fish bones. Dijon fish bones. I literally just took the prize money and 4 people got upset about it. And they're like, what the fuck? So that means the only match they saw in the entire tournament was 2 phoenixes fighting each other. And then nothing. Showed up to get a giant novelty check. Yeah. I made my appearance and I shook hands and I did this face. Okay. And then I left. Happy for you, man. Here we go. Last thing we gotta do. No, it's not the last thing we gotta do. We gotta do S rank. See if we can find one of the super bosses. I love how for this one he's like, you know what? Not formal enough. I gotta do a fucking headband. I'm putting on a headband. Another burnt nerd didn't chicken out against Volcane though. Oh, that's true. I guess we didn't. You can play the game on my Switch. I personally don't really have a lot of usefulness for playing on the Switch because I don't care a lot about... Yeah, it's Holly. But yeah, I don't have a lot of use for the portability of it because I play so much of this game already that like playing it on the go isn't an additional benefit for me personally. So I'm glad that they have it on Steam. It also makes streaming it much, much easier. Can't predict on mobile. It's broken on mobile sometimes. Sometimes you have to reload Twitch. Not a lot you can do about that. We got 8.7k on me, and we got 1.3. People don't think I can do it. To be fair, he does have frame 1 I-beam, 20%. He can do it. And it's over. And we're done here. Bop. Bop. You thought? You thought? I killed that man. Killed him dead. Him by so many elite mons and they send this jump to the Legend Cup. I agree. That was pretty underwhelming. So, you know, let's go to the Fimbo meet. Last match for this monster. It is the last match for this monster. It's a big last match for BigLucker. Can we fight one of the super bosses? I'll run through a couple of monsters here. We'll just do it for fun. I'll show you guys some of the IMA versus FINBA S rank meat monsters. My bet is on Xing. Xing shows up a lot. The man knew. Look at their fucking color scheme, just yellow and blue. Oh, it all comes down to this, eh? It's 2-2. Xing's got weird stats. 15% brow smash, he goes for it. Well, it was fun. Fun while it lasted, brother. That's how Xing be. These monsters, I'm telling ya. Challenge. Okay, so we're gonna reset and see if we can find one of the special boss monsters. Super boss number 1, baby. This is the weakest super boss in the game, but welcome to the show, brothers and sisters. Look at this shit. This is the worst one. This is the worst one. Folks, I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna try to actually win. If I get hit with a frame 1 I-beam, nothing I can do about it. But we're doing our best. 33%, I don't like those odds. Telepathy, I can take a telepathy. I can take a telekinesis. I'm still living this. It hurt a little bit, but we're hanging on. Another one, teleport. Do teleport. Okay, I got a big guts lead. Brap. 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 GG's. I wanna see if we can find the top 3, the big 3. So there's 4 really strong super bosses in rank S. That's the first one. It's the weakest by a wide margin. If I can find one more super boss, we'll call it here. So we're just gonna roll a couple more times. It's already very late. I usually end my streams by midnight, so this has been a special treat. Extra long stream just as a treat, you know? Shit, we got the number 2. Guys, we got the number 2. Can we do it? Palmer loses to Bune. Reknin, my boy. No, we're doing advice. Brother, his monster is way stronger than mine. Shit, so it comes down to this, eh? I'm actually stressed. Good monster, Brent. This is the second strongest monster in the game. Deep breath. Okay. Here we go. Good start for me. 1-2 punch. I'll take the 1-2 punch. I'll take the stinking gas. Okay, he hit me. He did a lot of withering. That's fine. Gives me an advantage. Foul gas? Do foul gas, my man. 1-2 punch works too. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. He's got anger, so I'm going to spam oil fire. Which is a lot cheaper. Pretty good chance to hit. Yeah, I missed anyway, that's fine. Hit the foul gas, doesn't do any damage though. Oh my god, he's not going to have enough guts to attack again. I did foolery. I did foolery at the end. Oh my god, I did foolery. Yeah, so Hammed's good, but you can cheese him out. The final foolery. Damn, you guys didn't believe me? You guys didn't think I could beat a fucking computer monster? You deserve that loss. He's got 5 weeks of lifespan left. Time to kill it? I don't think we're killing BigLucker. I think he deserves an honorable death. Which means we're gonna freeze him and never look at him again. Oh, I should have fed you your favorite food. That was fun. I'm glad I beat Hamid. Also, you guys weren't wrong to bet against me. I know I got the bravado, but I was stressed. 111,000. Let's take a final look, as this is the end of BigLucker's run. Maxed intelligence. He's got effectively maxed speed. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying these streams, because I am. This has been great for me. Honestly, I can't believe how many people are watching me play this game. I talk about it a lot, but the first Rancher Rundown video I put out took a week? A month. It took a month to hit 100 views. That's a YouTube video. So, a year and a half ago at this time, this was a pipe dream. So, thank you guys. I appreciate you hanging out. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic night.